So let's take another look at an immutable world. This simply means whether your students, when they go into a world, can they destroy and build. So you can access this when you first set up your game, but you can also access it from the escape key and going into your settings. So let's see what that looks like. I'll click in settings, and you're going to have to scroll all the way down to your classroom settings, and you're going to find the immutable world right here. So when I flick this on, that means it's on, and it's also known as true because you can do a command which we'll learn about later. So let's go back to settings and then resume game, and let's see what that means. So when I go to play something, notice I can't place and I can't destroy. But what it does mean, though, is your students can still interact with something that you put in, like levers, buttons, plates, things like that. So if I go click on this, I can still interact with that. I just can't destroy it. So to turn that off again, if you want your students to be able to build, we'll hit the escape button, go to settings again, and we're simply going to repeat ourselves, except when we show the classroom settings, we are going to turn the world to false. That means it's off. So when I go back to my game, now I have that ability to build and interact still, but I have to be careful because I could mine this lever. So I can still use this, but I could still accidentally take it all apart. So that's the difference between an immutable world when it's turned on and true, where I can't build, and off, where I can destroy. This is a little bit more advanced, but there are commands as well that do this. We'll learn about this in session 2. But if I do the slash key, this is where you can do commands and chat and things like that. So if I go in, I can do immutable world. So you can see it's right up there. And I can change that to true, which just means now I've done it manually. So once again, that's a /. I start typing in immutable world. If I want to click that in quickly, I hit the tab button. If I go to false now, it just changes it right there. So it's a lot easier than going back and forth between the settings, but commands are something we'll get into during the second phase of our Minecraft workshops.